friend who was not judgmental, that I could hang out with, and they were interesting, and we could hold conversations, and they could learn about me, I could learn more about them. And so, we've always been looking to the future as if that's some sort of science fiction, but now it's actually possible to have these things. And so I think it's a really exciting moment, especially for investors, to invest in the space. And so I started doing that.
And can you talk us through a couple of the companies that you've looked at and invested in?
Sure. There's a lot of really interesting companies in the space, and I mentioned some that I haven't invested in actually, and then some that I have. So for example, there's a company called Shadows, there's a company called Soul Machines. There's a company that I've invested in that's stealth, so I can't talk about it, but they're in that sort of realm. And there's companies like Artie. I'm an investor in Artie, and I just met them for the first time in person. It's funny how this business works. But we met over video chatter of life on the phone, I guess. Also an investor in Toonstar. I think Toonstar definitely fits in part of this category. Morphin, Brud, and continue to invest in the space.
Yeah,
as well as Fable.
Yeah. You told me a little bit about Hatsune Miku and how that kind of helped you connect to the concept of virtual influencers. And I'd love you to tell the folks here a little bit about that.
I assume everyone here, if you're here, you know who Hatsune Miku is. If not, raise your hand. Okay, awesome. Hatsune Miku is not a real performer, not a real person. She is, I wouldn't call her a hologram, but most of the people in the audience think she's a hologram. And she basically performs music that is fan submitted, and so the fans get together and they make this music that she performs. And she can fill up arenas. And so that's what's really fascinating about her. And so I first saw a video and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, are they really this hyped up about this character that's on stage? And when they had the light sticks, the whole thing going. And then I saw Hatsune Miku in person, and that's magical. I highly recommend you see Hatsune Miku in person if you haven't. And seeing how genuinely excited people were, and like singing along and just interacting, and just like, that joy was real. And I always wondered, like, what was the American equivalent of it? We haven't quite seen it yet, but I think it's coming.
How do you see the evolution of maybe 4 or 5 years ago when there was no such thing as a virtual influencer to today? How do you see how those few years have changed things? And then where do you think it might go? Could we see these characters, obviously Rock's human, but we'll see some more like Shudu this afternoon. Could you see them acting? Could you see them being in movies? Where do you think it goes?
Everywhere. Medical, tech, virtual assistants that help companies, entertainers, musicians. I think they will be ubiquitous. And in order to be ubiquitous, they have to be believable. And so that uncanny valley aspect has to go away. We're starting to see, at least I've seen demos where it's really, really compelling. And with a cartoon sort of character, you can get by without that. When you have a photorealistic character that's a human, you really can't. So that's why I really like a lot of these platforms and people that are using cartoons, because you can get away with so much more, like Super Plastic. I'm also an investor in that. So I think that they can do everything, and that's the nice thing about them is that they're fully scalable. They only create drama if you design them to. So, like you could create a Kardashian family and it could be pretty interesting.
We've talked a lot about memory, which for Fable is a really important idea, but you were one of the first people maybe to even give us that thought when you were talking about a particular AR app, Follow Me Dragon.
Follow Me Dragon.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing kids interacting with Follow Me Dragon and how excited they were, kind of like with my Tamagotchi. to like follow the dragon around, see where the dragon went. But as soon as you close the app, it was like, then they would, you know, get the dragon back out again. It didn't remember them. And so they're like, it should know like everything about me. It should know what my bedtime routines are. It should know like, you know, stories that I tell. It should be able to repeat some of this stuff back. And so they lost all interest in it. And that's when I realized that, you know, the storytellers who live in Hollywood, mostly, I mean, I guess they're everywhere, but densely in Hollywood, and the technicians who are concentrated here are not sort of blending well together to be able to tell some of this narrative as well as to be able to store some of these memories. And so I think that memory is a huge component of what everyone is building, because that's the only way you're going to make it believable. Otherwise, it's just like, okay, you know, people are